Hey, Monique.
Hi.
Hey,
Happy Monday. Sorry I'm
hey,
late.
Hey,
it's all
Monique.
good. It's Monique. You can be late because I'm taking my victory lap. Look at what I put up 2
Hey,
years ago.
wait.
2 years ago, and I didn't even want to give the fools down in the comment section their respect, saying I'm crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about. Fuck it, I'm a writer. I know how to make a story good. So Nita, what you think are going to be the ramifications of Diane being pregnant? And did you like the way she talked to that doctor in this scene? I didn't.
Well, I understood it because I felt like she was kind of like taking a jab at Diana. I felt like she was taking a shot. Don't
Okay.
overstep. Don't be sitting up here trying to tell me I'm spreading it low and spreading it wide. You don't know me like that, bitch.
Oh Lord, have mercy. She says, Lord,
You
God,
don't know me like that.
oh Lord,
She was
have
doing too
mercy.
much. She was doing team too much. So I'm glad she checked her.
I agree.
I'm glad she checked her. But yeah, I don't think it's going to play out the way we think.
I don't think so.
I don't think Tariq was that crazy not to use a condom. I think he strapped up with her. I think he strapped up with all of them because he's messing with multiple girls. So I don't see it happening like that. But I know she's gonna play it like that because she's gonna be
She gonna have to play it like
she's
that.
gonna, she's gonna have to play it like that. She's not gonna have no choice.
Right.
Hmm.
Right.
Lex, I'll come to you, but I'll say this, Nita, you could put on a condom, Nita. But how can I say this? And Moochie understand where I'm going with this. How can I say this in a way that is PG because it's noon, Nita?
Oh
Now
yeah, you could put it
some
on. It could break. She could have
some
been
of
had
them
to set up from the get go with a hole in it. We don't know.
Nita, some of them things be feeling so good that you just had to come out that raincoat and try the pull out method because it'd be like, damn, girl, I got to get this. So, Lex the Targaryen, what say you about this whole Reek Diana baby situation? You on mute, cuz.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I said, me personally, I don't think that's Tariq baby, but even if it is, he still need to choke her out like Holly. Like, I don't care if she pregnant or not. She gotta get choked out. Her and the baby gotta go.
Oh,
Bye. Buy one, get one. Bye.
Oh,
Straight like
damn.
that.
Damn, we at the dollar store? Everything's already a
Yeah.
dollar
I
talking about
mean,
buy one, get one.
would you want to have a baby by somebody that tried to get you capped with her brother? She can't be trusted. Her uterus can't be trusted. And that baby. Bye.
not the
They better cap
baby.
her.
Damn, the
Cap
body
her.
parts can't even be trusted.
Cap
So
her,
basically
no Nick. Okay?
So
Cap her.
basically, let me get this straight, Dracaris. Basically, what you saying is if she can't be trusted and the uterus can't be trusted, anything that come through the uterus definitely can't be trusted either. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's little Ashe fake Freeman baby. I think so.
Oh,
I don't think Tariq was dumb enough
yeah,
to
I
do that. But
gotta
I
agree with.
personally think it is Celine baby, and she gonna try to play it like Tariq's. And when he find out that's not the truth, he gonna choke out and send her to Jesus.
Boom. Yup. Yup.
Jump on in there, Monique Nicole.
That's
Lex
no
Targaryen.
Lex. Lex
Lex
said
wants
it.
the Lex wants the Chris Brown treatment. Choke a bitch out and then take a picture with her.
No.
Oh, we will not do King Breezy. We will not. I
We gonna
rebuke
leave
that comment in
him.
the name of Jesus.
Don't even touch that one. We ain't gonna touch that one today. But I agree with Lex. It's like Lex read my mind. Everybody wanted to be Tariq's baby so bad, y'all. It's not Tariq's baby. I wish it
Yeah, I
was.
agree.
First of all, I wouldn't even sleep. Never mind. Let me stop. Yeah, I hope it's Tariq's baby, but it's gonna be Salim Akbar. Okay. It's gonna be his baby, unfortunately, baby. Oh, I would be so pissed if that was my baby daddy. Oh, I'd be so pissed. But yeah, it's not Tariq's. What Lex said, y'all better write that down, notate it, know where you heard it from, because I think our girl is on to something.
All right. Well, y'all post your comments. Let us know what you think. Do you think this is going to be Tariq's baby, or do you think this is going to be the head of the Million Man Marches baby, Salim Akbar, whatever his name was? We'll see. real. So either way, you know it's going to be used. They are going to use the hell out of her pregnancy. I can't wait to see how does Monet react to her being pregnant. Monet gonna trip. Look, Monet gonna fly off the deep end. How is her brother gonna act to her being pregnant? This is a whole story all to itself. And we'll see if she get choked out the way Lex the Targaryen is clamoring for Tariq to choke her out when she lied. We'll see. Next on deck, let's see here. We will go to Nita. You get this one first. if you can hear us, Nita, you get this one first. So Agent Carter done took down the Russians, and Noma sees an opportunity to get in here and get her things going with the Russians. What did you deduce from her desperacy and her issues being that she can't move her weight in Europe, that she's so desperate she wants to do something here in America with the Russians?
I don't know. I don't know where she's going to go with this, but yeah, you can definitely see that she has a lot of desperation in her movements, what she's doing, and I think she's seeing right through Obi. Actually, she's definitely like catching on to some things. Is something being revealed in this whole thing? She's going to have her good eye on Obi, but yeah, I don't know. It's not looking too good for Miss Noma. She came in being all big and bad, but things are just falling for her left and right. So we'll see.
All right. Jump on in there, Monique Nicole. Do you think that all this stress from Noma, do you think a lot of it has to do with Anya, the daughter?
I mean, it plays a part, but her issues are way bigger than her family matters with Anya. She's just in a bad position. She's vulnerable, right? Her power, her flex is kind of decreasing a little bit. I'm not saying she ain't got no juice. I'm just saying we seeing it come down. She's seen that she's vulnerable, like Nita's desperation. She got Effie doing her biddings for her. I mean, look, Effie propositioned herself for it. You know what I'm saying? She's desperate enough to let a damn 20-year-old, I mean, let's be real. You know what I'm saying? And then, like Nita said, it ain't even about no good eye. She is on to Obi.
Yeah.
What did I say? I said by episode 4, maybe 5, Obi is gone. And I still stand behind that. She's definitely on to him. His days are numbered. And yeah.
Okay. Hammer. Yeah. I said last week that Obi, and thank Monique for riding with me, that Obi would be sacrificed. I said that, but I thought that it might be Tariq sacrificing him. But either way you look at it, Obi ass is about to be a cooked turkey. And do you think in this scene Noma was completely on to Obi when she gave orders to let's try to get this little coalition with the Russians done?
Somewhat, but I think she had like a little spark when the two guards he took out real fast, the one that knew about the green cards.
Yeah.
So she's thinking, and then what really probably messed it up was when he came on to her.
Oh.
Because it's something that's out of his character.
Boom.
Yeah.
So like he's like desperate at this point. Yep. Like the best way to stay close to her is to get over her. You know what I'm saying?
Dickmatizer.
But he's stupid. Like I said it on your platform and I said it on my video. His best bet was to play it like he's been playing it. Her trusted partner, her trusted right-hand man, even big brother, if you will. That is the way he should have played it. The minute you try to romance, she looking at him, put your hand away from me. You know what I mean? It's like, why would you? He really played himself. Bye, Obi. I'm sorry, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You gonna have to go because you ain't even smart like that. You just
and with Noma, she when she came to here, she was on a sinking ship.
Yeah.
You understand? Because we already know she lost Mecca, and Mecca was her main guy.
Right.
So she was already on a sinking ship. And then when she went back to take out the those Italians, that's when things is now it's like she can't even come back over there.
Nope. They don't basically it's like she got a green card pulled going back to her home country. Damn, she's
Right. She
screwed
burnt
over.
the bridges in her home, like in her, in her town where she do most of her business.
Right. What say you, Lex the Targaryen, Dracarys?
Me personally, I think I agree with what everybody said. He messed up trying to be all extra kissy, feely, and like he looks suspect. And the moment somebody start asking, I mean, he already got inclinations. So for her to even ask about the green cards, like her eyebrow already twitching. But Noma is vulnerable, so she can't really like X him off like that just yet. But I think she hit. I think she hit. She knows something is up. She may not know the full fledged, but that could also be why she's starting to groom Kane to take
I was
Obi's
about to say,
spot.
yep,
Boom.
100%.
She finna put that nana
100%.
on him. For real, for real.
100%. Yep. And then the other thing at the end of the day, Obi, she's just not attracted to you, dog. Just not. She's not. But
I mean, yeah.
she showed enough want a little sugar cane in her system. she already know what the deal is with you, buddy, and now she about to put a little sugar cane in that system. It's done. It's a wrap. But then we're gonna have a fight, y'all. We'll get there in a minute. Just piggybacking on what Lex said. Now Obi's gonna have a mother issues. Monet, Noma, and it seems like he's already decided to pick his winning team already. But we'll see. We'll see. Next is on you, Monique Nicole. You land off on this. I enjoy seeing all the chicks from Girlfriends.
Love it. I love it.
They're sprinkled throughout TV and different places. And we got another one right here. Monet's sister, who's being a calming effect in the house, trying to help Monet get herself back together. But they didn't just bring her in to do that. They brought her in so that we could get the backstory of what was going on with her and Monet. And I just want to understand how you ladies felt about them bringing in the sister. So we'll start with you, Monique. How did you feel about them bringing in the sister to try to be I guess we've always talked about Monet not really having emotions, and this sister is kind of bringing some of those emotions.
Mm-hmm. In real life and on TV, these characters, they try to push away the extended family who knows about their past, because they know when they come around, they know them, right? You can put this facade on for everybody else, but she's like, I know you. You know what I'm saying?
I know you.
I like that aspect. And I love Golden Brooks.
Goldie, yeah.
Goldie Brooks, love to see her. I want these women to be working consistently. So I'm very happy to see her on my screen. I've always liked her. And I like the dynamic of the scene. I like that we're having another outsider, but another family member, again, to maybe just form some connection. This is all a part of Monet's storyline this season, right? We've gone 3 seasons with her being this cold-hearted bitch. And we're finally getting some backstory. And even if we don't agree with her actions, I think viewers will then start to, in a way, maybe understand some of her behavior. It's not to justify it. It's just to open up another lens of maybe why she acts the way she acts, right? Yeah, I really liked it. I really liked it.
All right. What you got, Nita?
I was wondering, great to see Golden, great to see them working. You know, we see the other one working in the Shy and stuff.
Jill Marie. Jill Marie.
His paramour. So but no, with this situation, where was she at Zeke's funeral? Ain't she the mama?
Yeah, I was confused. Is this the one that raised Zeke?
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, y'all pick an awkward time to bring her in here. If you was gonna bring her anywhere, it would be for the funeral.
Are we saying she's the one that raised? So she was the one from North Carolina.
I don't know. That's my question. When I watched this episode, I wanted to get y'all's opinion because I couldn't decipher. I didn't know if that was the woman that raised Zeke or we haven't seen her yet. I don't know. I need somebody to tell me because I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know either. So I mean, they didn't give me enough clues. To understand if she is said person. Right. So I don't know. But Nita, back to you. Sorry about that. I'm with Mo.
Okay, yeah, no. So definitely like the dynamic. It was funny the way they tried to excuse her out. Can we have a family discussion? I'm like, okay, ain't she family?
They,
But
Yeah,
look, I'm with her. I don't want to be nowhere near it.
yeah.
Bye. See you later.
yeah, I'm with you. She know. She know.
She
She
knows
know what.
enough, right? She
Yeah,
knows
she
enough.
know. She
Yeah.
know. What you got, Hammer?
Well, we see that she knows when when they show other things in this episode. But I like the fact that they are bringing them. But now we got her. She's playing Bianca and somebody else on here. I don't even know. I'm getting confused with the shows because it's character swapping
Right.
and all of that. But I'm
Yeah.
enjoying it though. I'm here for it. I don't know. I think this is her year. They're trying to humanize her, Monet.
Mhm,
Right.
But I
mhm.
think she had her little warning and her little her purgatory incident with her two husbands.
Yeah.
We're gonna see. I don't. I just feel like it's almost her time to go.
Monet.
I
Yeah,
could see it. I mean,
I
I'm
feel
not
like it's almost
saying
her
Yes.
time to go.
I
Like
could.
now we
Yeah.
seeing her family. They ain't come
Yeah.
for for Zeke Memorial. They didn't come for Lorenzo's thing. So it's like, did everything end on bad blood because of Zeke? And
Yeah.
are we going to get that conversation?
I'm sure they are. I'll give them credit, man. I some people don't like backstories and stuff like that. I do if it's done right.
Me
I
too.
do if
Me
and
too.
and, and I feel like they are doing these right. I've heard some writers and some directors say that that's lazy writing,
Yeah.
whatever.
Who
It
said that?
just a
Who
lot
said
a
Say
lot
that
of
when you
uh,
in class.
yeah, when
Well,
you
they
in
ain't in
class, they be telling you all this stuff that honestly, it doesn't matter if the fans like it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then you can
the.
just say it doesn't. But
So
here it
Lamont,
is.
real quick, we are getting some comments, some answers in the comments. They're saying that Janet Stewart is Monet's cousin.
She's not the sister.
She's not the
The,
Oh,
sister.
the
she's cut.
Yes,
doing the
Okay.
physical
clarifies,
therapy.
that clarifies that. Yeah. Okay.
It's definitely not. Yeah,
Okay.
I think Lena was Zeke's the one that was staying with Zeke. I think
Okay.
Lena.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that
that's
was
not the
Lena.
same
So,
person.
Sorry,
right.
I only watched the episode once, so I kind of
Me too.
Okay.
I was rushing. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
All
Thank you.
right. Hammer. Here you go. Was this apology from "Eat You Out the Butt" Effie good enough?
Uh-uh.
And do you blame Tariq for saying, "Nah, we not cool"? Hammer.
I don't blame him at all. You can't
Me
trust
neither.
her. You
No.
can't trust her. She doing too much.
No.
And she knew that would have got them out. Why would you tell on him? And even if you wanted to still stay in, you could have been the person that brought her this information. Like, I just don't understand that. Like, even though it's like you told on yourself, but I'm confused with it.
Look, there's nothing to be confused about, Moochie. Y'all excoriated me when I said she still has feelings for Tariq, and she does. She
Oh
does.
yeah,
Like,
I don't doubt
We
that
do,
because look at
but
how she was when she got him out. She thought they was gonna run off into the sunset because he worked everything out. But he like, no, this didn't change
and
anything.
no, and even in this classroom setting, the raw emotions of their feelings was present when they was breaking down the philosophy of the subject in the classroom. They was
Yeah,
going back and forth with that.
They
So
was all
Nita,
taking jabs at each other.
jump on in there, Nita. How did you feel about this? Tariq wrong, he right. What you feel?
No, Tariq is 100% justified in his answer. And Effie girl, let it go. Just let it
Oh
go.
no, you didn't.
Let
Wait a
it go.
minute. No,
Let
you
it go.
and
didn't.
this is hold on, guys. This is coming from a supporter of Effie.
Oh yeah. But I know when to hold them and when to fold them. So
Hello.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Nita know how to play poker now.
She
Damn
did
it.
too much where it's no coming back from what she did.
Thank you.
exactly.
To me, like, yo, you was part of getting me lined up and you aimed at me and fired.
and missed.
Yeah, so they like, yo, it's no coming back from that.
So jump on in here, Monique Nicole. But I'm gonna throw something else at you, Monique.
Okay, don't do too
How
much.
is
'Cause I'm about to go in.
no? This one's simple. How
Okay.
so? How is Effie gonna feel when she find out Diana is pregnant and Diana's gonna tell her it's Tariq's baby?
I don't give a F about what Effie Morales feels. What feelings? She don't have no soul. She don't have no feelings. Girl, you want to when I tell you I wanted to jump through the screen and choke her, yo dumbass gonna sit up here and say, "Oh, well, I didn't know that Noma was gonna try to off you." Tariq said, "What the hell did you think she was gonna do when she found out that we tried to get her daughter? Like, girl, you think she was gonna send me a bouquet of flowers and a cookies? What you think was gonna happen, baby girl? You see what we are in the life. This is the game. That was my card, and you exposed me. What you think she was gonna do? Give me a promotion? Like, what the hell was Effie's for someone who is so smart? I did not understand what the hell she thought. And then you want to sit here like, well, hey, I mean, I gave you a favor. I told you, bitch, I was this close to dying. If it wasn't for Brayden, I would have been dead. So what you gonna say? Oops, I'm sorry at my funeral when I'm in a casket. What were you gonna do? Just say, oops, my bad, girl. I wanted to her ass. So no, Effie, this
Mo.
Let me tell you what Effie was thinking. I think
this was emotional.
Tell me.
Effie was probably thinking that Tariq was too valuable for Noma to eliminate. I thought that maybe she'll have some kind of consequence, but not eliminate, because Tariq is very smart. He's very intelligent. He thinks on his feet. So I thought that's what Effie thought. I mean, she didn't know it was gonna play out like that, but
not when it comes to Noma's child. Which I think if it was any other scenario, Nita, that logic would work. But when it comes to, you're talking about a drug kingpin, whatever she is, daughter, you're trying to use as leverage over me. People would get lit up for that on site for that. So no, that logic don't work for me. So Effie again, yeah, bye-bye.
Sorry to cut you off, Lamont. Go ahead and respond back to her.
I think in this moment right here, Effie, instead of using her intelligence, it was all emotion. She likes to read. Yeah. She got emotional. And
she did.
And she really thought that in that moment of emotion, Tariq was going to feel that same emotion. No. What she failed to realize is, as much as Kane wear on his sleeve that he's a bad guy, Tariq is colder and more calculated than Kane. And I guess, she thought that because I warned you from Kane, we cool. No, B, F off. That's your name. That's why your name is Effie whatever Morales, because you need to just be effing off. F off somewhere else. Get out of here, girl. Get. All right, we got somebody who we lost, and they're back. And we're going to get them in on this conversation, but we're going to give her a new subject, a subject the ladies love. And I, on purpose, did not cover this man's other sex scene, okay? I on purpose didn't cover that because I want to get to the nitty-gritty of the story. So,
thank you.
Davis McClain, he gets a little visit from Agent Carter, who we are learning this dude is very powerful. Mm-hmm. And apparently he's got a lot of dirt on a lot of powerful people, because why else would they be submitting themselves to when he gives a phone call and they do what he wants them to do? Okay, he's just a detective, and most detectives don't got that kind of pull unless they got dirt. So obviously Agent Carter's got dirt on a lot of people. He runs in here and tells Meth McClain, look, I can have them people that just took your job get it back, and ain't nobody got to know. And he tells him to F off. Lex the Targaryen, how would you Dracarys this situation?
It's a lot of fine black men on the screen this season. Can we give a shout out to the casting real quick? Good God, I was just sitting there like, dang, my uncle is this. Yeah, let me find out I need an uncle. Yeah. But anyway, we got Uncle Light Eye Tapestry, and then we got Uncle Meth, and it's just like the chemistry was just so authentic. It didn't seem like they was acting, and that's what I like. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Especially with the
Yeah,
seasons
I
wrapping
agree.
up.
Yep.
But what I will say is, I don't think Power is going to end how it normally ends, where it's like, all bad guys defeated. Like this little light MF is a problem. Like he really got clout and pull, like more than Blanca, more than Jenny, more than Sax. Like he's really like that. It's building up to be, you know what I mean? So I did enjoy that. I'm not feeling Meth not having his license. I don't like that. Y'all gonna have to give Brother Cliff back his license, but this is
Damn.
panning out to be quite an interesting part one. I am enjoying the shenanigans.
Golly. Lex, man, boy, Lord.
Hold on, can I just say something real quick? Because I'm getting embarrassed. I think we got some new people in the chat. It's not a booger in my nose, y'all. It's my nose ring. My nose ring is, a little, it's not a booger. I appreciate y'all looking out for me. Y'all are so sweet, but it is a nose. It's a nose ring. So thank you. I just got it. Multiple comments have come through. So I just want to say
Mm-hmm.
We had to address the booger on the screen. I mean, the nose ring on the screen.
yes. Tell we got some new people. It's a nose ring, y'all. It's a nose ring.
All right. Well, since you corrupted my show,
Corrupt?
go ahead and jump on in there, Monique. Go ahead and finish how you would finish how you let that nose ring jump all over one of these two.
Hey. Anyway, this scene right here, I loved it. First of all, I just like Lex said, the chemistry was dope between the two actors. Method Man is really killing this role as Davis McLean. He just, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And then shout out to Michael Ealy because he's coming on the scene with the gangster lean. He's like, look, I'm not one of these little feds and cops that y'all used to seeing. I ain't Blanca, I ain't Sex. He said, I trump all them. You know what I mean? Like he carries some weight. So I like that. And I just love the dialogue. I ain't got much to say. It was great to look at them. Both attractive men, great actors, and I love it. I loved it.
Okay. Nita, jump on in there. What you think about this scene and the implications?
Yeah, I definitely like Michael Ealy's character, Don Carter. The way he is pulling his weight around, it looks like he's going to be formidable. He's going to be one of those ones that you really, really, really got to keep your eye on because he looks like he gets the job done. Not like all them other ones that was just, Blanca and all them. No, he looks like he's going to get the job done. So. Yeah, and I was definitely loving all of the chocolate, the sexual chocolate on the screen. So shout out to them for that.
Hammer, jump on in there. What do you think of the implications of this non-relationship that could have happened?
Is it going to be done? Will they be stopped? That's the first thing that comes on the screen. It's like he's trying to, he's blocking them all. If they get caught jammed up now, they don't have the trust and legal counsel that they did because Davis McLean don't got no license now. How desperate is he going to be to get it back? All of this is going through my head right now. How desperate is he going to be to get it back? Will he cross Tariq, or does he still admire Tariq and see himself in Tariq where he's going to have Tariq's back?
Only time will tell. Only time will tell.
Very well said.
I will say Don Carter, I don't know. I like his character, y'all. I kind of wish we had him sooner in the series. I hate that we're getting him this last season because he just has a aura about him. I just feel like he's on a different caliber than all the other police investigators, all the ones that we've seen throughout this entire series. There's something about his character. Michael Ealy is doing a good job, in my opinion. So far, the way, we'll talk about it, but the way he came at Youngblood,
well, I think that we couldn't get him prior to this season because he's not gonna. I don't see this character being a fuck up. And this with him, somebody is going down or he's gonna die. One or the other one.
That's
like
what
I'm
thinking.
He's not going to be a Cooper Sacks.
Right.
He's not going to be some of the other buffoons. Either someone is going to jail, or he's going to have to die. And since they've killed off all the other buffoons, someone is going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
And if I had to put money on who in these organizations is going to jail, it's not going to be the Tariq folks. But most likely you might see a Kane going to jail, definitely maybe a Noma going to jail. But somebody is going down in the hands of this character. Book it. Today is June 17, 2024. Yes. Book that. Somebody's going down.
I'm going to ask you a really tough question.
Go for it.
If you had to guess right now, what do you think Davis McLean's fate will be by the end of this? Because it can go many different ways with him thus far, right?
Yeah.
Any early predictions, or you want to wait before you say?
No,
something?
I've already given it to you. Davis McLean is going to be the primary reason why Ghosts come back. I've already given my prediction on Davis McLean.
Huh. I think you did say that. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We'll talk.
I don't waver. I'll be remembering my scripts. Hell,
I gotta start writing my stuff down like you and Moochie in my little notebook. Yeah.
Oh Lord. Gee. Okay. Next. Chick done got her damn notebook. Golly.
So do.
All right. Lex, Nita, we back to you. So Effie Morales has put herself in the position of girl power. She runs up to Noma and is like, look, the best way to get something done when you need your best man is to use a one man. And she's over here saying that she's going to get this shit done with the Russians. And she just runs up on the Russians and be like, look, she talks their language, Nita, because Russians love to hack into shit like the Chinese do. They love it. They love using cyber warfare. And she goes and she talks the language of Russian love and espionage to this guy. And guess what? It works to get a meeting. She's going to hack and help his children get their swim numbers up. How did you like the way Effie Morales played this out, Nita the Diva?
I love it. Another reason why I really kind of, go up for Effie a little bit. She definitely gets the mastermind of this episode because she was making some moves and stuff like that. Kane, not too far behind because I like the little move that he pulled as well with Noma. But yeah, she really did her thing. And like I said, you can kind of threaten a child or a person's child in a way where your value is still seen, where you won't be harmed if that makes sense a little bit. So that's what I was trying to get with the whole Noma, Tariq and Effie situation. I think she was trying to go at it at that angle, but let's see.
What you got, Hammer?
This was brilliant. Just how she found out. She does her research on people. And that's what I like about Effie. She does her research. She finds out their personal lives, which I want to know how that was done. But
yeah,
she, it probably all traced back to the restaurant. Then you go from there. If she's a mastermind with this. Is it going to work? Yeah. Remember, this is a storyline that was ripped out of the papers.
Pretty much.
If y'all don't remember the actress from Full House and her daughters and all of that. So this is plausible. This is possible. I'm all for it. I love the storyline.
Jump on in that, Mo.
All right, y'all know I'm fair. Fair is my middle name. Now y'all know I have gone in on this chick, but I always say she is very smart and intelligent, and she handled this like a boss. Okay, so I can't knock her. You know what I'm saying? She's a smart chick. She's conniving. She's very intelligent. She's got a lot of skills that we didn't really know, because I didn't know she did the hacking thing. That was new to me, unless I missed something from the past. But yeah, I thought it was great. It was on some boss moves, so I liked it.
Lex, would you care to Dracarys Effie and recant some of those evil, nasty, mean, dastardly, fire-breathing dragon things you said about Effie Morales?
No, she's still a hoe, and she still gotta die. Just because you smart don't unhoify
Yeah.
your wholeness.
Well, I didn't say that she might not die, but she's smart. We'll see how far she gets.
Right.
She's a
Oh,
smart whore.
Lord. Oh,
They
God.
exist.
They exist.
Like she's still a Bob.
Mm, mm,
She's
So I
still a
mean,
pigeon. She a pigeon.
it's
So,
really no redeeming her character arc. You have to realize I don't
Yeah.
care how much
I
you try
said
to
nothing about
put lipstick
redemption.
on a pig, it's
No,
still
not
gonna
you.
oink
Just in
just
Oh
still a
general.
yeah.
pig.
No, I'm
Like
just saying,
she's a
like,
rat. She's an untrustworthy rat. Like
so
she
Lex,
a
is she
Bob.
gonna die? Is she gonna die or go
Yes,
to jail?
yes,
Oh,
yes, yes, yes. And I want her to go out in the worst way possible.
Oh my
Yes, yes, yes. There's
can I
no
ask you a
sympathy.
question? Who do
Yes,
you want to kill her, Tariq or Lauren?
neither Kane.
mm,
God.
I could see that happening.
I can see it too.
I could see a crime of passion with them too, because he's
Yeah,
more
he gonna
into
choke
her
her
than
out.
she's into him,
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
He gonna
and
Wow,
choke
he
her to
could
the
lose
pink
her
meat,
his
and I
temper
can't
just
wait.
like
I'm here.
Tommy did. And
Yeah.
wow,
It's
Wow.
wow.
just you gotta just gotta keep in mind, like, because it's the last season, like we need to tie up all these loose ends. She's a loose ass end. Like she's loose, but you know, you just it's just time to just take her, package Josefina up, okay, roll her like a burrito, and I'm ready to smoke that Effie pack straight like that.
Well,
Bam.
ladies and gentlemen, we will drop the mic on Effie's career in power just right there, and we'll swing the Moochie for this one right here. This was intense, Mooch. How did you like the way Agent Carter stepped to Tariq, basically said, "Man, you smell like your daddy. You smell like that stinking organization. And if you don't watch your ass, I got people that can handle your mama in Witsec." Moochie,
Woo!
boy, he ain't look
he's getting
like
to
y'all
you
said.
psychologically already, Tariq.
Yep. Yep.
Once you mention the mama, oh my, not my mama. I don't know why he mentioned that. That was like shooting off a track pistol. And your marks, go. He went right to
Yeah.
mama.
Yeah, he went for that juggler, man. Moochie, it was so bad. Tariq had to call Davis McClain the next scene, sit on the damn steps and figure out who is this guy. Who the hell is this guy? Jump on in there,
Lamar,
Monique. How'd you feel about this scene?
Lamar, all he was missing was a cigarette in his hand.
That's all he was missing. That's a cigarette where he blow the smoke and reek face. That's all he was missing.
I'm so sorry. This was my favorite scene of the entire episode. Y'all know I'm rooting for Tariq this season, but I'm telling y'all, it's something about Michael Ealy and his character. I'm sorry, he read Tariq up and down, through and through. He's talking about, I can tell by your breath. He said, "You a good liar. I see you. You process your thoughts, steady breathe." He said, like the way he read him for filth was so like, oh my God, I actually got a little turned on. I said, whoa, like you about this life. Like you ain't no little petty little officer. You ain't no Blanca or Sat, baby. You, hey, he know people that know people that know people. He been doing this for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So, and then like Moochie said, when he brought up Tasha, wait, and Witsec, that means he know things. He got connections, baby. So I'm sorry. I'm glad we are finally seeing a legitimate opponent in the police force against Tariq and them. I know we rooting for Tariq, but it's TV. It makes it more fun. You know what I'm saying? Like I like this, so I'm excited. I'm very excited for this.
Wow, Lex the Targaryen. We got a new nickname for him. As Monique said, Petty Officer Carter. Ain't nothing about him petty though. And did he turn on your super soaker down below the way he turned on Monique's super soaker?
No. No. But what I will say is, I definitely saw that he read Tariq, but little baby ain't stand down. You had to see that. I love when Michael Rainey popped that eyebrow
Mm-hmm.
and like he just and he got that look like Ghost, and he was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but assumptions ain't submissible in court. He wasn't impressed at all. Tariq was just really on some, yeah, all right, I see you, but please understand, I'm not the one. I'm really not the one. And like, I
Yeah.
can't wait to see this. This is good. Cause he wasn't, it was really on some, yo, who is this cat? But he kept his composure and was kind of just looking at him like what I think is going to happen, and you could quote me on this.
Okay.
I don't know just yet. I'm not going to say that Michael Ealy is going to die or anything like that. But what I will say is he's going to underestimate Tariq. Because that's usually what happens. They think he a kid and, oh, little go. Let me tell you something. That
Yeah.
look right there is a problem. And I really think he going to get him a run for his money in the end. Or it's going to get to that final line like me and Lamont said, and Daddy going to have to step in and save him.
I
And
can see
thus
that.
far, we get the birth of our new spinoff with him, Tommy and Ghost. Ooh.
Boom.
I've been saying that his
Been
father
saying
gonna
that.
step in and save
It's
him.
the trilogy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got Moochie. Moochie was actually
And
one
people was like,
of
no.
Nah, Moochie was probably the first person I
Moochie was
heard
out
say
of the.
that.
I mean, I can't. There was a lot of YouTubers out here. But I'm saying Moochie, as far as our community, was the first, if not one of the first people to say it publicly. So
And then the
That's a
mice
big
in the
fact. Because she
corner.
got her into the
everybody,
streets. They better stop playing with her. Stop
people,
playing with her like
Moochie
that.
been saying this since for a long time now. But yeah,
And that's on Al.
I agree with
All right,
Lex. Though.
Nita.
I agree with Lex.
You get
Thank
last
you.
word
Thank you,
on
ladies.
Agent Carter and the way he destroyed Tariq.
Well, actually, I liked the scene. I thought it was executed well. Now, you do know for writing purposes and dramatic purposes, him saying all that stuff, okay, I get it. But my grandmother always told me, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. And so, in that mind thought, you know, if you're threatening Tariq, Tariq is going to automatically go on the offense. So so you kind of lose the element of surprise. You kind of, he's gonna be always this kind of like trying to see what's going on. First thing he went to, Davis. What's going on? Run me his information. So he's gonna see him coming. So like I said, for dramatic effect, got it. Great scene. He did what he needed to do, but at the same time, now Tariq's antennas are up. So
They're
Now,
up, Nita, but
Nita.
I think we're underestimating. Look, we know in the end, Tariq is going to be okay, but I do think they're going to do a good job this season at having Tariq be under pressure. I think Tariq is going to realize, yo, this ain't Sax. This ain't Blanca. You know what I mean? There's going to be moments where we see Tariq take a couple L's. So,
What you got, Mooch?
I feel like he's already underestimating Tariq. Just like how Mecca did.
Yeah.
And you see how that went. He found out
Right.
everything about him.
Right.
So
here's my 2 cents on it. I don't think he cares about that.
He don't.
I think the only thing he cares about is he wants Tariq to see him coming. He wants Tariq to know that he's a different breed.
Yep.
And I think the most important thing for him is that him letting Tariq know he's a different breed of cop, he feels like he's going to rattle Tariq's cage. But that's when the underestimation comes in. And maybe this story ends with the way I think pretty much Moochie and Lex and me are saying it. He arrests Tariq, and Tariq is down and out. But guess who comes up and saves the day? Davis McClain and Ghost. Simple as that. Yep. So, oh Lord. This damn Monet, Lord, and Mo, you get lead on this. This fucking Monet. So Monet can't rest. Okay, the whole entire episode, she wants to know who tried to kill her. This little thing was set up against her adversaries, her former help anyway, and she shows up here with Noma. And Noma wants her to leave. She don't want to leave. The Russians see her. The deal that they was going to do with Noma is deaded because of Monet. Talk to me about Monet. What's going on in her mind in this scene, Monique?
First of all, Monet needed to sit her ass down. What the hell was you about to do? You can barely even stand up. Okay. Yeah. She thinks she is big and bad. I'm not saying she ain't got no juice. I'm not saying Monet don't, because we've seen her press some mofos on this series, but I'm just saying, when your cousin told you, girl, these pills are strong, girl, do you not know how medication work? That will have you on your ass. Like, you almost died. That ain't no little yin yang. That ain't no ibuprofen. That was some strong stuff. So anyway, that was stupid on her part. Anyway, she's desperate. She feels like she has to, defend herself, her organization, her children. And I get it. The mother hen in her came out, but it was just wrong timing. She should have given herself a few more days to strengthen up and then maybe step to Noma. And then she ended up just causing a huge chaos. She could have got the Russians could have took her out. She, it just is what it is. She was desperate and just not thinking.
Dracarys, what do you think about Monet and this abhorrent behavior, just sticking her nose in places where it shouldn't belong? And Kane already told her she out her league, and I think that hurt her ego a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Lex the Targaryen, she had to step away. So Nita, we'll come to you and come back to Lex. What do you think, Nita?
Monet is crazy as hell. I said, girl, how you gonna fall pass out at the meeting?
Right.
What world is wrong with you?
Them pills, Nita, them pills. And they had to be saved by Effie of all people.
That was crazy to me. I was like, Monet, what the hell are you thinking? And then she didn't even have any backup with her. She was just by herself. Girl, that could have been real bad for you. That could have went the wrong way for you, girl. So it was a mess. I cried up though.
Lex, jump on in here. Talk to me about Monet in this scene right here. What was going on with Monet?
Nah, Monet was off that sugar honey iced tea. Monet was off that ish. I was sitting here like, yo, is this a fever dream? Are they gonna wake up and this is fake? I'm just like, you could tell Noma actually does have a lot of respect for her woman to woman. Because I feel like she would have popped anybody else. Noma don't have no patience. Like, I feel like she would have popped anybody. And she looked at her and she told her, she was like, Monet, you don't need to be here. Then you just see, and then as much as I hate Effie, it was nice of her to bring her back home because you tried to get me shanked in jail, ho. F you. And that wig. But nah, it's killing me because as much as I know Monet got to get dealt with, like I really, I think it's just my attachment to Mary as a person and not Monet as the character because as the character she's a horrible freaking person. But I will say this, it pains me so. I will be fine if Monet survives the series as long as they kill Drew and Diana. I'll be fine. I will be fine with Monet and Kane surviving. Just kill Drew and Diana and hit Drew with a bus. Like hit Drew with a bus, push Diana off the bridge, let Effie get mangled by wild bears. I'm tired of all of that.
You don't got you don't got no sympathy for Drew. Forget not him right. No, hold on. Think about the past, y'all. Think about the history. We used to like Drew. He was the calm, level-headed one.
But you know what that reminds me of? A great prophet from the Lion King, known as Rafiki, once slapped the dog piss out of Mufasa, excuse me, Simba, and he said, ouch, it hurts. He responded with, it doesn't matter, it's in the past. Just like Drew is in the past. Won't like him no more. It's over for that.
But can
My
we just
opinion,
get
better be beatable.
grace? His own mother took out his father and had his lover do it. But you did check me last week. You told me that he took out his
he initiated all of it.
Tiniest violin. Come on now.
This is his
Drew is a
karma.
victim of his own circumstances. He ain't start tripping until Everett left him for a Blake. After he went to Blake, Drew start glitching and twitching and stuff, and then after that, he fell in love.
Moochie, jump on in here, Lord.
Oh, what did Conway say? When he get on and leave your ass for a white girl, that's what happened to. That's what happened.
Moochie, jump on in here. I'm gonna have to start muting Lex mic because boy, my screen on fire. Okay, this screen is burning up. Jump on in there, Momo. Moochie. Excuse me.
Well, I like the part that I'm with her. She should have never came to this.
Never.
She should have never came here. And it's just showing her now, like, your kids is better, is not, it needs to be in charge and not you. Like, you had everything set up before this happened, and you should have still, like, took it easy, laid back a little bit, and then came. Now it's like you done messed up this whole meeting, and now I don't know if her and Noma are gonna have a sit down. I would like to see what's gonna come of that, because that was their original deal. It was between them two.
Right. Well said. Lex and Targaryen, I don't know where you think you're going. Get back in here because you next, man. you next in here. And Lex is just filleting people on Power today. I mean, good Lord. I'm like, if we had a grill event or something, or we had
Baby,
the great
smell
chef's
the barbecue.
kitchen.
I can smell the grill right now, Lamar. I can smell it.
She filleting folks. But until she come back, Mo, we'll go ahead and get this one to you. So
Okay.
we talked earlier about flashback scenes, and I'm okay with the way they've been doing it this season. So we get a flashback scene to young Monet and what led her into a life of crime and what drove the initial wedge between her and Zoe. All right. Okay, Lex is back. So I'm gonna give it to Lex first, Monique, if you don't mind. All right. Okay. So Lex, we've seen young Mo and young Zoe and what led her down the road of basically putting a wedge between her and Zoe. She gets pulled by the police and she uses the kid as cover. Not only that, but she's so ready to get out of this Roach Motel apartment. She go behind Zoe back, go to Carlos, get bricks, start the organization. How do you feel about the early beginnings of Monet, Lex the Targaryen? And Lex, please be nice. Like Drakari with little raindrops and not the whole, don't burn down the whole building. Okay, little raindrops.
Well, this might surprise you. I loved this scene. And like I tell y'all all the time, Monet is a horrible mother, but I like Monet as a person because she gonna bust a move and get stuff done. I said that from the beginning. I was 100% with her behind her killing Lorenzo. I was 100% behind her killing what's her name? I don't know if y'all remember that. You ain't hear no complaints from me. I was with it. I just didn't like what happened with the kids. Now, as far as young Monet, first of all, shout out to the actress. I cannot figure out what else she was in. It's been wrecking my brain, but she was in something. But they did an excellent job casting her, first of all. The hair down to everything, like they did a great job with her. Hell, they should have got her to play Mary in the Mary movies instead of the light one from BMF. But anyway, she did a really, really great job. And when you see things like this, you cannot be mad at her. Like, but what I want people to pay attention to also is the first time we saw the flashback, it was bad on Lorenzo. That second time was bad on her because you heard Lorenzo say, don't involve our kids with this. So what happened to the point where don't involve them to they're literally our hitters and they are a part of the business? What else happened?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if Kane was that little, I do like how they threw in the hurricane thing so that people knew, because there's certain people that still don't know who Kane is. His name is Lorenzo. You know what I mean? So I did really enjoy the scene because once again, nobody is born a villain. You know what I'm saying? Everybody looks at you once you're evil and doesn't pay attention to the passages that led up to the chapter when you became the villain. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, because I'm not gonna lie, I would have pushed some bricks too if it's black water coming out and I got a baby. Like, I'm a mother. What? I don't even give my dogs tap water. This is a human baby. I don't even give my dogs tap water. Like, hello? So I'm with it. I'm with it. I
Jump
love
on
this
in there,
scene.
Nia. Well said.
I definitely agree with Lex. People want to hate Monet. I want to say that she played on, God, she looks so familiar. I think she played on that BT show that Mary J did. Didn't she play the girl Moochie? Y'all reviewed that show.
Nah, that was the girl from BMF that played her.
Yeah, that was the girl from BMF that played her.
Oh, okay.
The light eyes, the one that got killed season 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She she wasn't the one that was in it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. But no, I did like the casting. I was like, let me find out. Monet been rocking red hair since the beginning, baby. Look at my avatar. I love me some red hair, so
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
down with it or whatever. So yeah, like the flashbacks, and like I said, they try to make it seem like Monet tries to make it seem like they were in the life because of Lorenzo, but it seems like she was more about it than Rizzo was. So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, that was interesting. So yeah, I like the scene. I like the scene. I agree with what Lex said, but definitely about becoming the villain and how it plays out. And you a mother first, and you got to provide, you got to do what you got to do, and stuff like that. So that's how it is.
Wow. Jump on in there, Hammer. So let me caveat. No, I'm a caveat Momo because she's in the end. So I'm a caveat Momo. So go ahead, Moochie.
I love this scene. I love that they got a person that she looks so much like her from the
Yes.
90s.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah,
much like her.
Definitely.
And I thought I want to see how far they go with this, because we was just talking about it earlier. Like, now we're getting the truth of certain things. And it
Right.
seemed like what Nita said, she was the one that really like dove into the game. And
Head
that's
first.
because she was more experienced, because remember, she already was with Mecca.
That's right.
You're right. Yeah,
That's
you're
right.
right. Poppy.
That's
Come
right.
on,
That's
Moochie.
right.
Come on,
That's
Moochie.
right. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Because remember, what you call it was the oldest one of all the kids.
Yes. Zeke was the oldest. So she was
Yep.
already in the game.
Yeah.
The
Wow.
question is, he's probably being groomed and don't even know it.
Whoa. Well, Moochie, the way you enunciate some of your word, groomed. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa. So here's the caveat for you, Momo.
Oh Lord.
Now that you understand the dynamics of why Mo is the way she is on this show,
Yeah.
do you have a little bit more sympathy for how cold and grizzled she is, or do you feel the same exact way?
No, I do have more sympathy now. Again, it's not to say that I agree. It's just I understand it more now.
Okay.
And shout out to Lex. Lex made some excellent points. And I do want to know, how did we go from Lorenzo having a hard stance on not involving their children to your children literally being your soldiers? Sorry, your children literally being your organization. How did we get here? Like, did you not want better for them? Like, did something happen where your back was against the wall? And I really want to get into the psyche of where Monet was as a mother, right? Because as a mother, you typically would not want your children to be in this lifestyle where they have to constantly look over their shoulder. They could be taken out any given moment, so it's not a typical case scenario. So I hope with the flashbacks, I hope we get that as well revealed to us. Shout out to the actress, shout out to casting, wardrobe, because when I tell you I had to do a double, triple take, this is Mary, like 1992, 1993 Mary, like the look, her face, the hair, just she reminded me so much of a young Mary J. Blige. I loved it. I love the opening scene from the throwback when they were in the apartment. They had Groove Theory, Tell Me playing. That's one of my favorite R&B songs. I just loved it. But like Lex said, baby, that brown black water coming out, not me, baby, not me. I'm gonna do whatever I can to get me and my child up out of there. So, yeah.
All right, Nita, you on deck. And audience, I want to thank you all. We've gotten up to 406 people at one point in time. We appreciate y'all. Subscribe to all these fine creators. They put out good work. And Nita, I'm on you with this one. We got a chance to meet Rachel, Tariq's mama. It's her new name. It's her new given name. And we learned that Rachel can't stay her ass in one place. She about to get kicked out of Witset, but there's a new threat that she don't see coming in Agent Carter. But we also got this stuff right here that happens too, ladies and gentlemen. This happens all too often to a lot of people who are like just kind of stuck in a situation. You can't say nothing. We've got old white dude thinking he can touch her and say whatever he can to her, and there's not a whole lot she can say. But in the end, Tariq made what was a stupid move because you know it's going to happen. Now, I commend him for wanting to protect his mama. He go out there and he crushed little buddy fingers.
Oof.
But in the end, this could be some real situation for it. And before I let you go, Nita, let's bring in an old friend to the show who we love and adore. You all know her as Miss K.
Hey guys. What's up? I know that it's almost over. I just wanted to pop in. What's up, guys?
Hey. Oh, we got the crew back together.
Yeah,
Y'all hear me?
We can hear you. Yes, ma'am. We can hear you. We can hear you. And we'll let you get in on this on this question after we'll let Nita go first, then we'll let you jump in and see what you got to say. So Nita, tell me everything you was thinking when you saw this scene with Rachel.
Baby, all I know is Tariq do not play about his mama. He do not play about his mama. Y'all can play with whomever. That's why that threat with Don Carter hit a little extra hard because he mentioned his mama.
Right.
And like you said, even though that whole situation happened, that may come back to bite him because they're looking for a reason to kick her out, right?
Yep.
There you have it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We lost Miss K. Miss K's in the spinning wheel of death. So we'll get back to her in a minute. Moochie, jump on in there, Moochie. How did you feel about Rachel? And what's gonna happen when they kick Rachel out? Because I think she's gonna get kicked out.
I think, look, if she gets kicked out, then it's on. Because now, I think that's what that was his objective to do, to send him spiraling out of control.
See, exactly.
It's like it's a method to this guy's madness. He's not gonna come and speak like how everybody think he is.
Exactly.
And he's gonna give Tariq this is gonna be one of Tariq's hardest challenges since this spinoff has been created. This is one of his hardest challenges.
Exactly. So Nita, when we finished and we was talking about Agent Carter and you had mentioned him underestimating Tariq, my point was he is trying to exert his dominance, and therefore by doing that, this is the result. This is what he wanted Tariq to do. Tariq did what he wanted him to do, and I'm interested to hear what Miss K has to say as she's driving, looking all regal and shit, like she came right off House of the Dragon. What do you have to say about what's going on with Tariq and him breaking little Preston, whatever his name was, right behind the damn Honda Accord? Jump on in there, Miss K.
I think we talked about this last night where we agreed that this was gonna come back to him. You know, and one of the points that I made was that he's so eager to protect his mom, which is great. But I feel like he's going to be the cause and the reason for her getting hurt, you know, because like if she's supposed to be in WITSEC, you can't be showing up and you don't know this guy. He could have eyes on you, anything. You could be leading the ops or anybody right to your mother, you know. And so now if he has such a hard on for Tariq, and I think Moochie was saying there could be cameras around, you know, just anything. It's like you know it's going to show up. So I don't think we've heard the last of this at all. So even if the guy doesn't say anything, if it's been captured, there's nothing that he can do.
Right.
I think this was a bad decision on his part.
Yep. Jump on in there, Momo, and I will echo what they said. You know good and damn well there is a camera somewhere in here. And then there's rumors that there's a reason why that car broke down where it broke down at. But how do you feel about what happened, Momo?
I agree with the panel. I just think when it was happening in the moment, I said this is going to backfire on Tariq and Tasha. Both of them.
He could have worn a damn disguise, dude. You could have put on a mustache, put on a chubby suit.
he didn't even put on a damn baseball cap. Like this ninja walked in that store like it was nothing, and
Nothing.
I mean, he could have been like, "Ma, come here, meet me at the back." Like some, I don't know. It just they were way too comfortable in this scene for me. It just felt really weird, way too comfortable. We know there's cameras there. It was. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. It was kind of stupid to me. It felt very stupid. But yeah, I agree with everybody. It's gonna come back to blow them both up. It's gonna affect both of them. So we're gonna see.
Dracarys, what do you think, Lex?
Yeah, nah, I respect him for trying to protect his mother, but that was extremely dumb. That was an emotional thought and not and he didn't act off intelligence because even if dude say something and he murk him afterwards, your mother still got kicked out. You know what I'm saying? So not to mention, me personally, I do think that when he said what he said about Tasha, he probably had eyes on her because he knew Tariq was gonna go to his mother. Everybody who know Tariq or anything about him know that Tariq is a mama's boy. So I'm more than sure they was in the cut watching somewhere or something because part of her agreement is she is to have no communication with Tariq at all. Tariq know where she live, he know where Yaz at, Grandma Estelle, everything. So what's gonna happen is Tasha is gonna get kicked out. She gonna end up coming back to New York and she gonna get her block knocked off. Tasha is not gonna survive the season.
Ooh,
That gotta be the last hair pulled out from Tariq. Gotta be. They're gonna take her out this season for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for that mid-season break episode. That might be when Tasha gets that wig split, okay? All because Tariq played into the hands of Agent Light Eyes Carter. Played right into his hand. I mean, like a damn fiddle. You know, back in my day, they used to give us recorders and shit like we was going to be pianists giving us a fucking recorder to play. But it was like a flute. That's what Agent Carter just did to Tariq. Miss K, we'll start with you on this one. I know Kane is one of your favorite characters, and I know she's rolling her eyes at me as hard as she can. And in this scene right here, he stepped to Noma to let her know that he got a plan to get her in this game because she was about to cut that ass, but she wound up not cutting him because he gave her a quote that she normally gives. And where did he get that quote from? I'll let you guys talk about that. I have an idea. And in the end, Miss K, instead of cutting Kane, Kane told her about them guns. She decides she wants to give him a drink. And all I want to know is, Miss K, did he get in them Noma guts? Because she needs somebody to stress relieve her. Floor is yours, Miss K.
Instead of cutting them, she gave Cuddy. That's what I think. For sure. You want scotch with that? Yeah. So I did you say I wrote because I'm trying to put the phone to my ear because I can't hear you guys that good. Did you say I rolled my eyes or something at the scene, Lamont?
No, you rolled your eyes because I know Kane is not one of your favorite characters.
He actually is though.
Oh, okay.
I love Kane. I guess I haven't been on your channel in a while because Kane is one of my faves.
Okay.
I love him. I have a very soft spot for him. Does he do everything that I like him to do? No. But this was actually one of my favorite scenes from last night because I felt like, it was stupid kind of for him to get out of it like that. I thought it was kind of corny, but it was cute at the same time where he was getting choked up and then he said, let me fix it for you, love, whatever he said. And then it just stops her in her tracks. So I definitely think that it's going to be something sexual going on between them. But yeah, I don't really. Noma's another one that I think she's not that smart. She's kind of underestimating these kids also, and she really needs the kids to like carry out a lot of things, which she doesn't realize she needs them. That's the problem. Everything is her way or the highway, and it's like, girl, you don't realize that first of all, you got Effie, who only the Russians want to deal with her. I mean, the Russians only want to deal with her, right? And then you have then you have what's his name that just kind of struck the deal, and she was ready to cut him for that. But it was like, you sent me on a mission impossible, first of all, where he should have been deleted on sight, and he came back with something. And so it's like, how could you be mad at that?
Oh, she
it was
ain't.
annoying.
She ain't mad, Miss K. She was
She
so
ain't
happy.
mad now.
Them candy draws came off. Oh,
she ain't mad now, but you know what? He showed her that she type predictable, but she didn't get. I don't think she realized that she's predictable.
Yeah,
Nope.
Yeah.
And let's get in there. Yep. Let's get in there, because after she after everything Miss K said, and it's all 100% true, Moochie mentioned earlier that she grooming Kane. And boy, did she get Obi-Wan Kenobi ass up out of there and said, no, you get your butt up out of here. And how do you feel about, is Kane about to be the muscle now since Obi is arrested?
Oh yeah, that's exactly why I said earlier that she grooming him. But like, side note, there really would be no comedic relief without Kane, because when he looked over and was like Obi and gave him the shoe finger, yo, I hollered. Like, there's nobody like Kane, period. When Monet was yelling at him, get the F out, Kane. I don't know how to communicate, Kane.
Yeah,
like,
I loved it.
Kane death would break my heart. That would be the only person that would die this series that would have me like, all right, now I want to fight. Like, anybody else, or Braden, because I think Tariq is safe. But if him or Braden got knocked, I'm not gonna forget Courtney and them. But I loved it. Like, it's Kane. Like, how do you? But don't, like, come on now. Like, we're not gonna act like older women don't look at certain younger men like, oh, he's a track. And let me tell you something. Up close, Woody McClain is a buffet. Okay, I'm talking about hors d'oeuvres, charcuterie, meat, vegetables, all that. Oh yeah, I don't blame her.
Did you say meat?
Look, meat. Okay, Capitan, he is fine. So I get it. It's nasty because he's around her daughter age. Like, she on some Drea. Oh, I'm talking too much. I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord.
Ooh, Lex, say that for my channel. Say that for my channel.
That's why I got the mute button. That's why I got the mute button for Lex. Because, boy, Lex done took over being the female Lamont, saying stuff that just get you in trouble.
Did, boy. She really
Mo, go ahead, Mo. What did you think about this scene,
Yeah,
Mo?
so I really do. I got to give Woody McClain his props. A lot of people don't know his background is in comedy as well. You know what I mean? I remember he used to be on Vine. He used to be a lot of his first Instagram videos were comedy and skit. So
he still tours. Like he did a tour right after COVID.
Oh, okay. Tour. See, I didn't even realize that. But yeah, he got a comedy base within him. So I love the little ad libs. And I think I saw in an interview, some of that stuff is scripted, but some of that stuff he just does on the fly. So I love it. No one talked about it, but I cracked up when he was at the house of Monet and them, and he called Diana and Drew, Whitney and Bobby. I about fell out my seat. But nonetheless, I'm starting to tolerate Kane way more. It started last season, midway last season. I think a lot of people were starting to see him in a different light. And I will feel a way if something happens to Kane this season. I love the way he handled himself in this moment with Miss Noma. And while this is very inappropriate, y'all know I don't do the double standards thing. When it's an older woman or older man coming onto a younger person, I don't like it either way. But you know, it is what it is. It's TV. We're gonna roll with it. It's gonna be very interesting dynamic to see, because is Kane gonna be stuck in the middle? Is Kane gonna develop feelings for Noma? Is it just gonna be a booty call situation? Is he gonna be stuck in the middle between Noma and Monet? I don't know. This could play out different ways, but I am intrigued by the storyline.
Okay. Moochie, I feel like Kane done picked his new mama. Kane is in the same situation Shad is on the Shad.
Exactly.
Got him a new mama. So floor is yours, Moochie. What you think?
This is going to really rub his mother the wrong way. It's really going to rub his mother the wrong way. And she's gonna think the absolute worst.
Yeah.
All right,
what you got, Nita the Diva?
Oh yeah, I came around to Kane. Let me tell you when I came around to Kane. I came around to Kane after he got the tutelage from Mecca. Once he
Okay.
started to get the know-how and how to think a couple of steps ahead and stuff like that, that's when I started to come around. Definitely love the comedic beats that he has. And the one thing that he did expose about Noma is that she is predictable. He knew exactly what she was going to say. He knows exactly, but at the same time, I think it's a good thing too, because at the end of the day, if we're on the same wavelength, then you are, you know, able to jump into Obi's shoes. So I think that's what she, she kind of saw that. She was like, okay, we're on the same page. I think we can do this. And yes, yes, yes. Fine, fine, fine. So listen, Mecca 2.0, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. He is grown, grown. Yes, she's older, but he's grown, grown. Okay. So I'm gonna mind my business.
Oh Lord, Lord. So fellas, since I've let these women have the floor and all their postulating about Woody McClain, I love him as an actor and a comedian. I'll say this. Now that he's in bed with Noma, maybe we'll get Effie bisexual ass in bed with both of them and we'll get a scene because y'all know a boy's been clamoring. Don't be making no faces. Y'all stop this shit. All y'all making faces. Y'all been pontificating about how hot the men is the whole damn season and the whole damn live stream. I ain't said nothing.
You
And now
didn't.
it's time for
You didn't. I'll give you that.
for some interjection of men. Let us get a Kane hurricane by that. Noma and Effie, because Noma needs Effie. Kane actually needs Effie because the Russians ain't gonna talk to nobody else but Effie at this point.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us get that threesome in the
Lamont,
bedroom. Oh Lord.
Lamont, can
Go
I tell
ahead.
you one prediction? One prediction really quick.
Yeah, go
I
for it.
think that Kane is gonna get close to Noma. He's gonna be the one to take it out on the inside.
I can see that.
So
Yeah,
yeah. So
I
it's
can see
not like
that.
it's gonna be. I mean, because look how she is. She has literally she has no. First of all, she's a bully, and then she doesn't care about any. Like she's not sympathetic to nobody. Like, I know that your mom, you guys are all like in the last week's episode, I know you guys are concerned about Monet, but this is, this takes precedence. Like she doesn't
Yeah.
care. So she's somebody that has to go. You know what I mean? Like she's got
Right.
her foot on their neck, so to speak. So I could see him taking her out, getting close and taking her out. So
Yeah. And being
maybe
completely
it's
faithful to
predictable,
his
but
mother.
hey.
And Miss K being completely loyal to his mother. Completely loyal. You know,
Yes.
you can see that in the
Right.
same way that y'all talked about how Obi was trying to digmatize Noma. Kane about to do that in effort to save the Tejada family. I can see it.
I can see it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Lex wanted to say something.
Go ahead, Lex. Oh Lord, I'm scared.
No. I only get hyped when it come to Effie because she get on my nerve. But no, Miss K really just like made some spark in my brain. This whole series has been Tariq versus Kane, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if it wraps up where they're actually on the same page and exactly what she said? They work together to take Noma out.
Mm.
Like, because Tariq is gonna be the person to tell Kane about Drew and Diana. That's gonna be like they peace treaty where they start off playing. He hate Tariq a little bit less because he told him the truth. And them two is gonna have to work together because it wouldn't make sense for them to end the series with them beefing the whole time like they've been doing. They're gonna have to come on the same. It's gonna
Wow.
happen.
I
Oh my
like
God.
that.
I don't know why I never thought of that.
I like that,
Ooh.
Lex. I actually like
Yeah.
that. If they do it like that,
Yeah.
I would approve for sure.
That'd be fire.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I like that.
I
Moochie, what
definitely
you
can
got to
see that
say?
happening because power has to always have, we have to get together. The enemy of the enemy is my friend.
Yep.
So they might
Yeah.
join forces just to get from underneath Noma's thumb.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And already,
Definitely.
like I said, she was on a sinking ship coming here. And it's just going down further and further. Now she's lost control because now she's not a link to the connect with the with this. You got Effie on the inside with the Russians. So she's starting to lose some of her control, but she doesn't know it. She still thinks she has that element of fear with these kids because that's what she sees them as.
Definitely. Well said, Moochie. Well said. Now, audience, I'll ask the ladies about this brother that came back, got his damn car stolen. We'll start with you, Nita. How did you feel about 2-Bit? Mind you, he's not with Courtney Kemp anymore. Okay, folks used to love throwing that they're not dating anymore. How did you like 2-Bit coming back on the show, getting this car stolen from Tariq, and Tariq gonna say, "This is my shit." This is all I got to say, Anita. Was that smart by Tariq? Because now he's got another enemy chasing him. What say you, Nita?
Right, that's what I was thinking too. And shout out to the 2-Bit crew. Y'all happy now? Y'all happy? I'm not on the 2-Bit crew. I don't know what is the fascination with that man, but anyway, I
Me
feel like
too, girl.
he's a wasted character because I don't know if because of maybe their breakup between Courtney and him was not good, but that's a waste of a character because Tariq really needs an ally and he needs soldiers, he needs people. If he's trying to get back into this game, hey, 2-Bit is here, but I think they're playing him to the left for a reason.
Yeah.
And I believe it has something to do with CK or whatever. But anyway, yeah, I think it's going to come back and bite them in the butt, but not in a big way because they're not showcasing. They don't see it for 2-Bit on this show. I mean, they just keep on sprinkling them in there and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
Anita, the last thing we're going to cover is the next subject, and that's how I think they're going to involve 2-Bit, but we'll get there in just a second. Miss K, did you enjoy seeing your second favorite character in Power history? Go ahead, Miss K.
You know I do not like him, please.
Thank God. Woo.
I just thought it was stupid. I mean, I never cared about 2-Bit. I never understood, like Nita said, I never understood the obsession. I never understood it. I don't feel like I don't know. I don't feel like we're gonna even see him again. I don't know, but yeah, I could be wrong. I just think that we probably saw him again just so that Tariq could get a car. You know what I mean? Like, this is Tariq getting back his car. It's just a little thing to write in the story. Since we're wrapping it up, let's throw in 2-Bit, just for pay some homage to OG Power and things like that. Like, I just don't really see what more we could do with him.
Exactly.
Good riddance, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they never even for him to come to the rescue at any point, I don't see nothing like that because they don't even have a good rapport, so it's just. And now here's another thing I feel like with the car. I feel like now he's a marked man. Like, as far when I'm saying Tariq, like, he basically picked up a car that's very like eyewitnessable. Like the blue car, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like you just putting more heat on yourself by getting this car. What is wrong with you? That's all I gotta say about it.
Lex and Targaryen, I'm cutting you. Tariq should have. You remember Tariq used to not even have a car. We made up a shoe for Reebok, calling it the Reebok. Should Tariq had just stolen an electric scooter or some shit? Because I agree with everything Miss K said.
I personally think that was their way of wrapping up 2-Bit thing, exactly like Miss K said. There's no point. 2-Bit don't have a story. He's not getting that money back from Tariq. And it was just it's just Michael Rainey face. I think it's because he just got such a baby face when he looked up and did that smile and was like, nigga, this is my car. I was so tickled. Like, I did like the scene as him, like, I think it was more of a stance type message, like Tariq claiming all of his stuff back. And like, you know what I mean? It was more than the car. I think the car was just like a prop in the statement, but I don't think we need to see any more too, but I definitely agree with Nita. It might have been, the breakup that had his character, because he had a much bigger role in it. He just was like a guest appearance, you know what I mean? So I do think that, but I liked him getting his car back. It's like, I feel like it's kind of like like I said, like him getting his stuff back and his things back, but I'm perfectly fine with never seeing 2-Bit again. I was never really hooked onto the character. I never took him seriously, so.
At all.
Wow.
Yes.
Momo, jump on in there. Jump
Oh,
on in there,
this is
Momo.
so refreshing. I thought I was the only one. I don't give you know what's about 2-Bit. I just never, like, I know I don't want to keep beating a dead horse. Everybody's saying it, but I thought I was a lone wolf. I didn't know other people felt the same way I did. I never saw it for he irritated me. Actually, he irritated me on the OG Power. The only thing I liked 2-Bit for was taking out Dre. Besides that, 2-Bit was annoying. Like, he was just mad annoying. He was insecure. He please, like, bye-bye. Like, I never saw it. And then, he popped up on Tariq at his dorm room to get, it was whack. It was corny. I don't understand why the fellas like 2-Bit so much. Again, the only thing he did good was take out Dre. That's the only thing he had going for himself, is that he took out Dre. Besides that, waste of space. So bye-bye 2-Bit. See you. Wouldn't want to be you. Not gonna miss you. Bye-bye.
Wow. All right, Hammer. Tell us what you think, and you will get to start out the last thing we're gonna cover, because for me it involves 2-Bit a little bit, but go ahead.
Oh Lord.
Remember, I brought this up last season that they might mistake that car and go after that car thinking it's Tariq and it's 2-Bit. So I guess that theory's out the window. Or is it? But I don't know. Like, right now, it's like he doesn't have a purpose here unless he's going to be a soldier. And is he in the workings with Ghost? Remember, he had the whole watch thing, so he does have a rapport with Ghost. So he might be a part of, take care of my boy if things hit the hit the hay. You know what I mean? If it goes haywire. So he might be one of those people that's that. But right now, the way it's going, I don't know. I would like to see it, but like, why? The only thing he serves the purpose is being a soldier if he needs it. And that's where I wouldn't want to see what their rapport is really like.
Okay. All right, Moochie, you get the lead off on the last thing we're going to cover. Then, your boy got to get up out of here. Okay. In the very end, Monet meet up with Tariq, and somebody lied to Kate Egan to put things in motion. Moochie, it can only be one or two people. Either Ghost did it or 2-Bit did it. That's why I'm going to say 2-Bit could be connected into this thing. Either Ghost told Kate Egan to set things in motion, or 2-Bit did it. What say you, my little writing Aristotle, Moochie? And we'll go back around the line and see what everybody else thinks. Who put the bug in Kate Egan's ear?
Well, that when she came to the house, that probably was set off, and then he came back there, so that was already like into motion to me. Once Tariq went there went there with the hammer, and that ball was already set in motion last season.
Okay. All right. Okay. And with that, Momo.
Yes.
What do you think of this conversation with Kate Egan? And now Monet wants to take out whoever went and told Kate Egan these lies.
Well, wasn't it Diana slapping on that red wig saying that this is from Monet Tejada? Isn't that what that was it, right? So yeah.
That's what happened.
That's what had happened, right? So this scene, I predicted, I knew. Monet ain't stupid. I knew she was gonna be suspicious of the kids, at least one of them. I didn't know she was gonna be thinking about all three. I just knew one of the kids she was gonna have a good eye on. I knew she was gonna go to Tariq. I knew it, because at the end of the mother freaking day, she trusts that little ninja, even though he has his ways. He has tipped her off in the past. We have seen it. There's something about Tariq that Monet feels like she can still trust a little, even if it's a slither. There's something about them, right? About him. So I predicted this. I knew they were going to have a one-on-one. Tariq going to have to play. I don't even know how he's going to do it. It's going to be so much lying going on, baby. It's going to be so much lying and covering up and playing double agent. It's going to be very interesting. I can't wait to see the hunt of Monet trying to figure out who tried to get her out of here. I can't wait to see her.
Well, Tariq is the right person.
I was going to say, I want to know if that ring camera thing is going to be brought into this now. Because that was one of my predictions last season. Camera. Like, if he has a chance to sit down and talk to her, and they go back to that house, and
Kate.
that he gets access to that Ring doorbell camera that was on Kate Egan's door.
Yes.
And this is going to be blown out of the water, and she's going to see her daughter as being the person that lined her up.
So,
absolutely.
Nita, I come to you.
Okay.
Will the fact of Diana being pregnant with Tariq's baby change Monet's mind about taking her out?
Yes, definitely. She's not going. It's going to be like a motherly instinct type of thing. She is actually, that is going to save her life. I'm telling you, because for some reason that scream that Monet lets out on that trailer, it feels like she's found out a specific piece of information that like rocks her to her core. So you know, I don't know if it's somebody said they thought that, one of her kids got, eliminated, but I think it's something, the reveal of that is going to be something that she's not even going to be able to handle. I don't know what she's going to do.
Yeah.
Miss K, jump on in here. How you feeling about who went and tipped off Kate Egan, it being Diana, and the ramifications of how this is going to play out? With the pregnancy save Diana?
Yeah, now that there's a name out and, Tariq tried to like bypass it. She's like, no, I'm serious. Who the heck is Kate Egan? So now, she's going to start digging because she's already suspecting that her kids are not telling her the truth. So she's going to be digging. And I think that scream does have to do with her finding out that her children, I think it's like the heartbreak of her children, being behind it. I don't think she's going to take her kids out. I don't think so. I know a lot of people I know the kids think that she's capable of doing that, but I don't think she would do that. I don't know how she would handle it, but here it is. Here's my thinking. For her to be screaming like that, let's say she found some kind of information, right? We've seen this in different stories. Where she said, all right, whoever this, she takes the information and she gives it to a hitter, and she's like, whoever this links you to, take them out on sight. So for her to find out later on that it linked to her own children, I would see her screaming for that.
Yes.
But
okay.
You know what I mean? But and that might not even play out like that, but like it's just a horrifying thing, like, oh my gosh, there's nothing I can do about it. But I don't see her taking her kids out. I don't really see no baby being born into power universe. I don't know.
In the last season, I'm with you. I'm definitely with you on that. What do you got, Lex the Targaryen? Now Lex, remember, you'll be back tomorrow to talk about House of Dragons. You don't got the burn. You don't want to be the queen of ashes and shit, okay? You will be back tomorrow.
It's not like I intentionally do it. It's just part of my Khaleesi-like powers. I don't do it on purpose. I'm sorry. But everybody else hit everything on the head. For once, I'm kind of quiet. I do think, like I said, there's no babies going to be born at all. Power's not that happy. Babies are a symbol of happiness. You know what I'm saying? It's not about to happen. I don't know how y'all feel about this. I agree. Monet won't be able to take her children out. However, poetically, beautifully, I think it'd be fire if Cain, the person that killed Drew. I think that would be fire because everybody kept saying how Drew had a parallel to Michael Corleone or whatever, but really, I feel like it's Cain and Drew was on his Fredo.
Yeah.
And
they
Cain
switched
gonna have to take him out.
They did switch
I'll
it.
take that. If Cain is he found out and he the person that take Drew out, I could see Cain taking Drew out. I can't see Cain killing his sister. I cannot see Cain killing Diana. Somebody else gonna have to kill her. However, Drew, I will be satisfied if Cain is the one that kills him, as well as Cain taking over Noma Empire. But we'll get to that in later episodes.
All right, Momo, what do you have to say in cleanup edition on this last subject?
Child, what the hell we talking about? I'm so confused. What's the last thing we said? I'm sorry.
We are talking about Monet and Tariq. They had the conversation.
Yeah.
Kate Egan is the person who revealed. Someone talked to Kate Egan, and now Monet wants that person dead, and we know it's Diana with her red wig. And
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You already talked about it.
I'm like, what am I saying? Yeah. I went.
Yeah. Okay, my bad. Well, never mind. Well, y'all, we done. Okay, let me read my super chat so we can get the hell up out of here because she already went. So first super chat comes from my boy DeMarcus Vaughn, who deserves to have his own channel. Thank you, my brother. $5 super chat. We really appreciate it. He says, Effie is the new age Angela. Effie smashed Kane and Tariq and jeopardized her career to save Kane, just like Angela did for James St. Patrick. Yeah, but Effie was in love, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't see that correlation at all.
Yeah, no.
It's hard for me to say. It's hard for me to say Effie is in love with Tariq. I think she really, really likes him. I don't know if it's quite love, though. I don't. And DeMarcus comes back with another $5, and he says they should have been playing the song "You're All I Need to Get By" with Young Monet and Young Lorenza in that screen together. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting out of here. Thank you. We got up to 502 people in this one live stream. We're very grateful. Make sure that all 500 of y'all subscribe to these wonderful content creators. There are links in the description. And some of us will be back tomorrow for the House of the Dragons. God, we can't wait to talk about that. Now, will I pull out my beard and my white hat and my my rusty butter knife dagger? Maybe. You'll just have to come see. But until that next Sex is Hell video, we out.
Bye-bye.